Our next guest is Jack. Jack is a 1.5-year-old coonhound mix. He came to us as a stray, and he's been at the shelter since August 19th. He came in from the Middletown area. Now, what we've seen in Jack here at the shelter, we have noticed that he is a dog that will wander again. Here at the shelter, we have an outdoor play yard, and we have had some volunteers have a difficult time getting him back from the outdoor play yard. It's an off-leash area, and he can be a little bit stubborn, like hounds can be. We always encourage people, when you want to adopt an animal, research the animal. And with dogs, you should really research the breed. Hound dogs are known to be scent dogs, so they follow a scent and just wander. They can be known to be stubborn. They also have, some of them have a tendency to have that endearing baying, which some people do find endearing, but others find annoying. So, you know, that is something, especially with dogs, you should really research what you're getting into, because what we want is for you to be successful with your new pet. And oftentimes we do see people that maybe didn't look into their new pet too much, and they're unexpectedly surprised with behaviors that were maybe characteristics of a breed. So Jack here, he's a playful young guy. He weighs in at 76 pounds. He's a fairly large dog, and he is still a bit skinny. At this time, he is still unneutered. Part of the process is he will be, but typically when a dog or a cat is spayed or neutered, it slows down their metabolism a little bit too. So he is going to get bigger. Likely not taller, but he will get somewhat bigger and put on more weight. So that's a consideration too. You know, are you looking for a dog this big? With all dogs on our adoption floor, we behavior assess them. So they go through a formal process or a test to be put on our adoption floor. And that test is part of their record here. And we want the public to look at that so they know what we know, especially with Jack, a stray that came to us with no other information. So the results of his behavior assessment were very favorable. He scored well. It did say he didn't walk so nicely on a leash, but that's something with some training you could fix. It said that he followed his dish, but he was not reactive when you tried to take it from him. The one thing we are recommending though, or I should say that we would prefer, is that he doesn't go to an apartment or a townhouse. And that is basically because of his size, and then also sometimes limitations people might have on exercise for a dog like Jack. It's really simple to visit with an animal at the shelter. You come in, you look at what we have in our cat room or our dog room, you come up front, ask if they have any applications, and then we'll take the animal out for you if they're not full on applications. Once again, this is Jack, a 1.5-year-old coonhound.